So in principle, you could also switch on and off the view of the data, right?
Yeah, there's toggle
Somewhere.
data flow view.
Yeah. And here actually, because we observed that the parameters, the data is connected with a specific case where you are exiting, we added the nodes specifically for the branches so that we can put the parameters on the node. So in this case, you exit with success and there is this that is delivered. In the other case, it is a failure and there is nothing delivered. Or there is always some exception handling also going on in explicit branches. So there is going to be an exception handling path that is designed in a different way, right? One more comment. I mean, you see this model, it is already much more concrete, so to say, than what we saw before. It is still very high level because what does it mean, get sensor brightness? Is it a call to some, I don't know, Lego Mindstorm operating system that is delivering you this information that is called exactly like that, or that you are calling somehow? Or is it something that you are going to implement yourself later? Like, for instance, the decision, how much to turn, how fast to go, or these kind of things. So each of these actually can stay like that and hit on some external command, okay? Or it can be something that you are going to refine yourself, transform it into a model, open it up, and then go and define and really design, again, by means of a graph or by means of code, what you want to have in there, right? So that links again to what I showed you before.
Okay. So you might have observed that those zips here are not blueprints as we have seen them before. That's how we can model hierarchy in Dime. So if I double click them, I can actually go to the implementation of that zip, which is currently empty because I didn't implement it. This zip is called get sensor brightness and it is available on the left side. So what I've done in this submodel is I've defined it as a basic process, which is necessary to make it available as a hierarchical zip. You can do that by right-clicking and then say initialize process type. This is disabled here because I've already done it, but if you create a new model, you can initialize the process type and then you can make it available for other models to be used. And then once I've defined something like this, in the main model, I can just drag and drop the zip from the left side into the canvas. So get sensor brightness, I can just drag and drop it somewhere here. And then you see it's there and it also comes with its branch directly. So we don't have to use the blueprint all the time, but we can also define submodels and then use them as if they were implemented already.
So it's like interface classes or abstract classes or abstract data types with, there are zillions of software engineering concepts that are actually mapping into a behavior of this kind.